I fucks with that jacket. That's
Thank you, man.
Wait, that was Philadelphia All-Star game, right?
Yeah, All-Star, got all the different type of patches, man.
That was when Cole won the MVP, and then niggas from his own city hated on him.
They booed him.
Typical Philly bullshit.
They're showing that shit they had like an exclusive like a couple years ago.
Okay. What's good, Jack?
Cool and cool. How about you, man? It's been a little minute, man.
I'm alright. Slow motion.
A minute, man. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on within the last couple weeks of this boxing, man. What's the topic?
I guess we'll start with one of the biggest fights in boxing, or what would have been one of the biggest fights commercially.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis, Jake Paul,
canceled.
Yeah, due to situation that Tank's going through. I don't want to shine so much of a light on that because it's so much that we don't know.
Yeah.
And you read was in the police report, and I'm hearing that there's a tape. I forget what outlet said that there's a tape. I think it might have been the Breakfast Club or something like that. But
I've seen it from Jake Paul said it was like a tape.
Oh, Jake Paul said it was a tape too?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's on the tape. I wasn't there, so I'm not going to cast any aspersions on anybody. What's your thoughts on the fight being canceled and now another allegation with Gervonta going forward?
I mean, with the fight getting canceled, I mean, it sucks for him because, there's a lot of potential, you could say, money that got left on the line on Tank's end. But, I just gotta hope the best. And it just shows, like, I don't know the situation, but when it comes to just women in general, this not just for Tank, this just for people in general. It's like when you're in toxic relationships and stuff like that, sometimes it's just best to move away, and whatever is toxic or bad energy around, I don't know the whole situation, just get away from it. And it's not worth it. This is really like, it's a sad situation because this kid is really like, his career is on the line over this situation with this woman. It could be an abusive relationship. I don't know. I don't condone domestic violence or none of that shit. I don't know what happened. I know it's always two sides of a story. So, just mentally, knowing Tank and, Calvin, Kenny, Lauren, people around them, I just, hope the best comes out of it because, I support them 100%. But, when it comes to Tank, just gotta watch the people around you. And even it could be the people around you, it could be the women you want to deal with, relationships. It's just pick wisely. Hopefully, he learns from this. He's still young, so I don't condone domestic violence, but just hope the best for him.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I feel like what I'm not going to do is place everything on the people around him, like where, you got to make sure you're not in a toxic relationship, because of course that's an aspect to it. Yeah. But I feel like we got to shine a light on him. There's been numerous allegations, right?
Yeah.
As a man, first you got to look yourself in the mirror, right?
For sure.
Like I said, I don't know what occurred on those nights. It's he said, she said, right? But you got to look at yourself in the mirror. I have to change across the board. Because it's either you have a serious problem when it comes to communicating and controlling your anger in relationships, or you keep choosing the wrong woman. Either one of those is disastrous for a man in general and somebody of a certain stature. Those things could ruin you.
Which is facts. That's why I said, like, this person for taking just people in general is like, you gotta know who to pick and choose. And I'll keep it real, right? The biggest decision in life as a man, you a woman, is the partner you choose.
Yes.
That's the biggest business decision in life. No matter how much emotional you feel, like you're in love with the person, stuff like that. If the person takes you that you got to go into abusive violence or whatever, that's not the person for you, no matter how the situation is done. I don't know how long Tank knew the girl and stuff like that, but I just wish on him, like, hopefully look at this and, everybody watch this and just make better decisions. I don't like domestic violence because, a couple years ago, my aunt was murdered by her husband on the domestic violence. So it's really a personal trauma for me. That's why I praise myself. I never put my hands on a woman. If a woman swings at me, I'm walking away right away. But it's just in general, it's just you gotta make better decisions on who you got around you, who you figure as your partner, like love partner, whatever. And you know, Tank got good people that really care for him around him. I could say Coach Calvin, Kenny, Lauren Travakin, all of them really care for this kid, care for Tank, and that's his genuine people around him. So he got a couple genuine people around him. It's just when you come to picking partners and stuff like that, you got to really make better decisions. So, and then he got to look in the mirror and realize, all right, what did I do wrong? How could I change? I need to change my surroundings. I need to change my mental and stuff like that. Sometimes even therapy might help. Who knows? I haven't been around Tank in a minute, but you know, I just hope everything gets better for him.
The first thing an older man teaches a younger man, whether it's his father, whether it's his uncle, mentor, or whatever, is teach you how to control your emotions. Mm-hmm. As a man, that is the number one skill that you must have, is your ability to control your emotions.
Facts. Control your emotion and pick, I would say pick.
Wait. I'm talking about before you end up in any kind of relationship.
Yeah.
It's you and your emotions.
Yep.
8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old.
Yep.
How you handle your emotions will determine what kind of life you have. Fair. There's plenty of motherfuckers that's doing life upstate because they let a temporary feeling make a permanent decision.
Which is true. That's all facts, for sure.
And so with me, anybody watching going forward, I wasn't there. I don't know. Right? But my message to any younger man, I'm 40 years old now, is number one, control your emotions. Whatever you have to determine the difference between what you feel and what is real. That emotion will not last. Eventually, whatever you feeling, if we talking about a chick, whatever she's saying to you, eventually you'll get over it. Because we all know women hit harder than the heavyweight champion of the world. No, women hit harder than a wild.
It's funny. I tell myself, even if I'm emotional, if I really like a girl and I'm dealing with a girl, to get over it, eventually, if you don't talk to her for a minute, your emotions are going to come out. Like, it's going to get over. It's just, that's just emotional. It's a toxic. It's like a, how can you say, it's a feeling that you're addicted to. It's like somebody addicted on drugs. Like, or if you're addicted to anything, like some type of food that's unhealthy, you eating it because you like it. But if you don't have it for a while, it's going to eventually, that addiction lets go. It's like you're changing your lifestyle. So if you're addicted to any woman and you find yourself going through situations that you typically know is wrong because you're doing it for a woman or to keep a woman, just don't talk to her for 2-3 months. You're going to see that emotion go. You're going to see it's whatever.
And people antagonize you, right? People antagonize you, and you have to be rooted. You have to be sturdy enough to brush that shit off.
Fact.
Along with the fact of whatever you were going through internally,
fact.
You projecting and lashing out at other people. As men, we got to stop putting ourselves in situations for us to black out, for us to crash out. Mind you, I'm speaking in general for everybody watching, right? Number one, control your emotions. Number two, beware of your company and your fucking surroundings. So any young men that's watching, do not kill yourself. So many lives are lost and careers are lost because of self-inflicted fucking wounds.
I'll give you an example of my maturity, right? Like, if you would have seen me, 15 years ago and all that, I'm the type, if somebody says something disrespectful or something like that, something crazy, I would have crashed out because it's my pride. But now it's like I'm grown. I got stuff to lose. Career that, pretty good in pursuing. So if something like somebody says something wrong and all that, I'm gonna laugh at it. I'm not crashing out. What they gonna do? Like, say you do something, you get into it, like we say, you do something to the person. Now you're in jail for the rest of their life. Now you getting looked at as stupid when you could be like, damn, I should have just let that go. So there's a lot of stuff that you can let go. Like, you know, once you hit your late 20s and 30s, once you hit around my age, most people having families to take care of. You got stuff that is very valuable that's not worth. That's why I was like, if it's certain, one thing I learned in life, my mom taught me, and this came from my mom. Women could be the devil. So that means they can they can manipulate you to do whatever, get you out of your character. Don't let the devil get the best of you. So I was like, anything you got as a man, you gotta carry on. Like, make a woman. If you deal with a woman and she's great, let them know that you value that you want, you don't need. So if it's anything that's making you, it could be a woman, it could be a friend you grew up, it could be family members, whoever is making you do wrong and feel like you're ready to crash out, ignore it, cut them off, because at the end of the day, yourself should be valued and you don't want to do wrong. Like, we about to see in a Take situation where he can get locked up for domestic. So it's looking bad. You know, that's why I want the best for him. You know, when it comes to that whole team, all the support, it's just, I hate to see what's going on, and hopefully whatever happens, that he really learns from it, and when he learns from it, he's gonna come out as a better person.
All right, I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna sign. We're just gonna sign off. Right? Young athletes, young rappers. There's nothing wrong with the boring joint. Get you the pretty boring joint. Get you the joint that fall asleep, that get drowsy at 9:06. You know them. Get you the chick that worked the corporate job, right? I know the Instagram chicks. I know they look great. I know they awesome. They twerking on social media. You want to bag that bitch. I get it. But yo, get you the boring joint, bro.
Here's what I never got about people, right, man? When it comes to all these girls, right? It comes to all these girls. You look at the history. You can look at Shorty. Not to even put it like you take with like a lot of these girls, right? And I know personally because I be around a lot of these dudes, and they be with these girls, and they like, damn, behind the scenes it look cool, but it's not. It's like, why be with the girl that you know you step in the rooms and 5 other people had her? Like, I would rather get me a low-key girl that's pretty and all right, cool. Like, now you know she's more exclusive. That's why people go into these islands or whatever. Just have somebody. If you see a girl that's out there a lot and she gets on social media and she's in different places where she's very accessible, and you know social media make all these women accessible, what's the point of like having her to like? I just don't really get it. But it is what it is.
I heard you. Get you the joint that binge watch a whole season in one day, a whole season on Netflix in one day. Get that joint.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, when it come to these social media girls and all that, I'll be like, yo, if you gonna do it, just get your nut off and keep it moving like the rest of these people. When you wife them and stuff like that, you're always gonna be insecure, because that's what they about.